Earth signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for Earth signs for November 2025. So that just means if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this is your general tarot reading, and it's for November 2025. So as usual, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonates with you. The central theme here for all of you Earth signs is the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm getting a vibe here for this central theme is that this could be about teamwork. It could be about putting your minds together with other people to, basically work through some kind of challenge or obstacle together. So basically not to isolate yourself through some kind of challenge in the month of November, but to really, seek help and guidance from those around you. All right, let's see what else we have though. Over here is the Five of Swords. And that is next to the Four of Pentacles. All right, so with this Five of Swords, I do feel like leading up to this point right now, there's this sense of a division mentally taking place, Earth signs. So it's almost like a separation here where there was one way of being or believing, and then another. All right, so there is a clear distinction here, is the energy that I'm getting right off the bat. And now with this card being right next to the Four of Pentacles, I feel like this could have to do with something that you've created, the stability you've created for yourself, the home life you've created for yourself, basically this little world that you're in. Even with all this other stuff coming at you from the outside, this is like your special space, right? So I do feel like there could be something happening when it comes to the thinking in terms of your own stability, in terms of your security, maybe finances, or just home life for some of you Earth signs. But either way, there's this point where in your thinking, you see that there is a clear division, something taking place here in your thinking that is leading to this possible obstacle or challenge that you may need help getting through financially or otherwise. All right. And over here, Earth signs, we have the Six of Cups. And next to that is the Wheel of Fortune. This is all a good sign moving forward, Earth signs. What I see is that your family is going to be important to you right now at this time, Earth signs. And as you really focus on the family, the different components there in it, then I just feel like it's going to help you move forward because that Wheel of Fortune is showing up at the end there. So in some way, it could be possible too for some of you Earth signs that you have this sense of nostalgia in the month of November for some reason. Like for some of you Earth signs, memories of time past, people that you love who maybe are or are not in your life anymore. And it's really this sense of thinking of where you come from and where you're going. But as you connect more with, I'm almost feeling emotionally, this is like a purpose. It's a card of like understanding through reflection your purpose, the reason that you've rooted yourself here, right? So I do feel like that's going to help you with moving forward past any possible obstacle that you've had with, other people or possibly with finances in your home life or day-to-day life. All right, Earth signs, I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to shuffle this deck 3 times. cut the deck, and we'll draw 4 cards for clarity for all you Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns out there. All right, and we have the 4 of Wands. This is a really good card in my opinion, especially with what we were just talking about here. So to clarify, I do feel like there's going to be a positive outcome here with this 4 of Wands showing up. I almost feel like as you expand yourself outside of your limiting beliefs and stuff, and this world you've created that's a little bit constrictive, I feel like as you include others in your plans, in what you want to move forward, it's really going to be a favorable outcome for you, because I feel like putting yourself out there in that particular way is actually this thing that's missing here when it comes to everything falling into place, or what you feel like would be falling into place. Ooh, here we go again with the 4 of Pentacles, but this time it's reversed. Remember, you're going to let go now of this constrictive kind of life that you've set up for yourself, because I feel like as you reach out and open up and, you know, let in others, that's really going to be beneficial for you as you reflect on all that and move forward. And then the Justice card, I just feel like there's a sense of balance taking place for you Earth signs. Again, it's a letting go of restrictive beliefs, of dividing beliefs even, things that were restricting you in your life. And as you release that and kind of allow others to help you, I really feel like this is going to be a great balancing out for you, Earth signs. And it's going to be beneficial. You have the Justice card upright. Now, with the Justice card also showing up upright here, in this sense, and with the 4 of Wands already showing up, if any of you Earth signs are within like some type of legal circumstance, it is possible that you are going to have a more favorable outcome, especially as you release that restrictive, way of thinking and behaving. And then over here we have the Hanged Man. So again, it's that sense of taking time to reflect, like I was talking about with that 6 of cards, or 6 of cups. 6 of cards, you guys. Okay, so the Hanged Man is really showing that with the proper time for reflection on all of this situation in the month of November, you're going to come to this point of enlightenment regarding the situation, okay? So the Hanged Man card showing up right there, especially next to Justice, it's like as you're balancing yourself back out here in the month of November, you're going to need time to offer yourself time where you willingly just sit in reflection. Because what you do, like in the Hanged Man card, is suddenly your perception around the situation changes. Like he's hanging upside down, so he's actually seeing the world differently than he normally would. All right, but it's also bringing him this golden halo around his head because it's enlightening to him. So as you change your perception around some kind of dividing thought and restrictive thing taking place in your finances or within your home life or whatever, your security somehow, as you release that and reflect on it, change your perspective surrounding it. That's what's going to bring you back to this place of balance. It's going to help you release this restrictive, it's like, I feel like it's a way of holding back almost. And then with this 4 of Wands taking this place, it's like moving forward, you're going to get so much more recognition for what it is that you're doing, for the good that you're doing, because you're going to have a whole new outlook regarding what it is that you're doing. All right, Earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle a little, and we'll just see what advice comes out for all you Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns for November 2025. So let's see what advice this deck has for you today. right, what advice is there for Earth signs for November 2025? Ooh. It fell on the floor. Okay. There were 2 cards and they fell on the floor. We got assessing and attraction. Look at that assessing card. She's assessing the situation. She, again, is taking a different perspective. In this case, in a hot air balloon, it's a higher perspective. And she's trying to get a closer look at something that's been in the shadows, right? It's also the number 9. So I think that as you change, look at something from a different, higher perspective, it'll help you to assess the situation. You'll be able to see something differently that you weren't able to see, which in turn is going to increase your power of attraction, right? Because again, I feel like that's like the 4 of Wands, the increase of the power of attraction, just public recognition almost. Even if you're not like a public figure, what I mean by that is like other people are going to recognize something good about what you're doing, or about what direction you're moving in. It's going to be evident, is what I mean by that. So your advice here is, literally, it's just confirming that this is a time for you to assess a situation from a different perspective than you're currently looking at it. And that is going to be what kind of sets you up to attract the right people, places, and things that you're going to need moving forward into, this next level. This new way of being almost, or something, All right, Earth signs. I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck now. And I'm going to shuffle this deck 3 times. And we're going to be drawing 3 cards as a final message for all of you Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns out there for November 2025. All right, Earth signs, what do we have for you? To be fair, oh my gosh, you guys are getting so much confirming information here, because look, it looks like the Justice card. So this is about fairness, it's about balancing out. One side has a fortune cookie. I don't know if it's gonna focus correctly, but it says nope, which is N-O-P-E, nope. And then on this side, it's an egg. So something new developing. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, the fortune cookie, I feel like you now have this wisdom represented by the owl, this wisdom from your own life experience. It's like now you know what you don't want. So you can now focus on what it is that you do want. It's going to help you balance out. So I think that reflection time, the time to assess situations, it's going to help you to understand more of what you do want. And that's going to be what helps you move forward. Wow, you guys, another confirming card for what we were talking about over here. This Clean It Up card is really showing that it's important for you right now to make sure that you are monitoring your thoughts. Because this moose is like cleaning the air, right? And air is really just the thoughts, the mental space. So it's going to be important for you to assess your thoughts as well. That's part of the advice here, was assessing and attraction, because you're going to attract based on your own mental attitude, your own emotions even, the way you think and the way you behave. How you feel and what you do is all a product of what you think. So start by cleaning up your thinking, all right? And then that is going to be what will help you as well as you move forward through this month. And finally, we have time for a nap. Again, this is reminding me of the Hanged Man card. This is a time where, to me, this card in this particular reading at least is just to understand your own cycles, to know when you need to keep pushing and when it's time to really just sit back and reflect on things. Because as you sleep, you're assimilating the information that you've been experiencing in your waking life. All right, so it's going to be important for you to assimilate these things that have been taking place, the thoughts you've been thinking, and all of that, as you balance yourself out in the month of November. All right, Earth signs. So all in all, as long as you, listen to yourself, listen to your body, and focus on what it is that you want to create rather than those things that you don't want already. That's going to be what brings you balance in the month of November. And Earth signs, if you want to pause the video right now and think of 3 yes or no questions, and I will go ahead and give you 3 yes or no answers using my pendulum. So as usual, when you hear the yes or no answer, you should, connect with your own heart space, and you will know if that's the correct answer for you or not, based on how it makes you feel. All right, Earth signs, let's go. So for Earth signs, question number 1, is the answer yes or no? All right, Earth signs, question number 1, the answer is yes. Thank you. All right, and for Earth signs, question number 2, is the answer yes or no? Okay, Earth signs, for question number 2, the answer is yes. Thank you. And for Earth signs, question number 3, is the answer yes or no? All right, Earth signs, for question number 3, the answer is no. So that completes your energy reading for November 2025. So as usual, if you like this message, please be sure to click that like button for me, and feel free to leave a comment down below if this reading resonates with you. Thank you all so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.